Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. See if we can get a camera on. There we go. Hello. I don't know how bright that is on my face. Maybe I should put a face light on, but not at the moment. I am going to turn the sim down. There we go. We'll get back to that in a moment. But welcome everybody. We are going to check out the Jaguar. I am going to do it in 2020 and in 2024 sim. We're going to start in 2020, going to do a flight because I know that the sim doesn't seem to like anything over Mark 1 or down low, which is what I'm planning on doing today in 2020. 2024 doesn't seem to load in the terrain quick enough, so we're going to stick with this one first. Then I am going to go jump in and direct compare 2024 sim, this model. I have not flown it yet. I have started it. I've looked at a couple of things for the thumbnail, but other than that, this is a full learning process with you, so be aware. Bought the Jaguar from the market, so not available yet on 24. Yeah, so I bought it from Contrail. Like I wrote in the comment there for Visualize, I bought it under the 2020 tab, and when I went to the 2024 tab, it was available for download as well. But because I use add-on linker, I was able to just put it into my folder and it was ready to go. Is that an AI F15 or is that somebody? That's Stu. Okay, cool. I was thinking, wait, there's an F15. So many here at Lakenheath running around. But let's go and have a look at, now, how do we use 2020 sim again? External free zoom level, no, showcase. Let's go to showcase. Let's actually put the drone speed right down. And then we can actually go and have a closer look, because we can't walk around and pull out tabs and stuff like that, but I will go and check out 2024. Now, some of you guys might have already looked at videos and stuff. I've limited myself, other than the trailer, I think. William, mate, g'day. I should actually say hello to everybody. Let me go back through the list quickly. Michael from Canberra, g'day, mate. Stu, hello. Saw you in the 15 there. Visualize, already said hello. Well, no, already talked to you, but yep. Colonel Indian and Long Nuts. Excuse me, same thing. Who else is in here? I did see, I think, Mrs. TPHI, hello. Jared, g'day. Yes, West USA. Gazza, hello, mate. Angel 15, hello. Yep, we're already talking about 2020, yes. William Kelly, g'day, mate. And I think, oh no, Lazarus, hello. There we go. I think I've got everybody. If I haven't, apologies if you're lurking, that's cool. We're going to check out this Jaguar one step at a time. I'm going to try and go through the whole entire checklist as if you've just bought it and you're going to use it. I am using the first default livery, so I think it's a British camo. There is also a grey version, and there's a lot of French versions in this as well. The quality, look, it looks great, and we'll see what it looks like in 24 as well, but it still looks great in here. Plenty of detail. Can we actually read? Oh my god, we can too. Look at this. Even the gear strut has plaques that you can actually read. If you could, especially if you read, I know discharge before assembly. I was going to say, especially if you can read French, but I cannot. But you know, they didn't have to do that, but that's good. Plenty of detail on the wheels. Got our chocks in. I'll show you how to get rid of those. We can't do it in the 2024 way here. Rivets, they're not just texture by the looks of it, because they change with the, I don't know, what do you reckon? They're pretty smooth, that's for sure. Alright, flags, guns, nice. I don't think we need to look at too much more outside, so I'm going to jump in. My guy's he does move his head around, but he's looking up that way a bit. I know, he's looking all over the place. probably for the animation of when he would be flying, be doing that. So keeping an eye out. Good on you, mate. Look at this. Even the ladder's got the wear and tear on it, where the yellow paint's been worn off over the years. Yep, as you would expect. Yeah, make it too perfect, and people reject the matrix. Hey Stu, mate, Stu, did I not say hello? Oh, I did. Yeah, I talked about the 15. All right, let's go and jump inside. Oh, my pilot came on and disappeared there for a second. Now we do have a tablet here, so sun cover, I'm guessing covered. Yeah, there we go. Just the front. All right. So it actually fits inside. Yep. Okay. I'm going to press everything. So if you're here just for the flight, be patient. We'll get there. We do have the ladder. We can turn off the ladder. Ladder's gone. Not getting it now. Wheel chocks off. Yep. GPU disconnected. Let's actually connect the GPU. Oh, maybe we need covers off as well. GPU disconnected. No, it doesn't seem to want. Now we can do cold and dark. We can do starter or take off. Repair canopy. Oh, that's an interesting one. Can you lose your canopy? Can you? All right. Yoke display. Anything else we're missing there? No, we'll come back. Actually, I'll sit on cold and dark start. So, quick state. We're already in cold and dark. Is that F-14s? No, it's Jaguar in front I can hear. Let's run that right down. Alright, having a look at this. The yoke is okay. Do we not have a hit marker down? We do. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Pilot in interior view. Okay, so if you're in VR, that's good, because then you get to... Oh, it actually lifts up the tablet. See that? Okay. Let it go back down again. No, okay. Force pilot head. Oh wait, you can actually put the pilot and the head. Well, yeah, okay. Now can I turn that off? Alright, so head off allows you to use your VR and see your body there. Alright, let's just see if his legs move. Yes, they do. And the hand, yep, okay, good. I like that. Good for VR. I'm going to turn it off because we're not doing VR today. Helmet type, Genio and Gillette. Gillette, I'm not sure what that is, but if we go outside, got the grey one there. If we press the other one, well, did anybody see any change there? Is it just because he's got his thing up higher? Yeah, so visor is full. The other visor is up, but the inside one's on. Okay. We've got a slight difference. Heat blur effects. Look, I'll leave it on full because that's how it's come. GPS, we can go a GNS 430 GTN 650 or the PMS50 GTN 650. Maybe when we get started we'll come back to this if I can work out how to get the tablet back up. GPS in the side or front. You know what, let's actually put one on right now. Oh, there it is there. Okay, that's pretty small. What about this one? Oh, I've got to untick that. Yep, okay. I don't have the 650. Okay, 430. Okay. Let's try the front. So let's try the GTN 650. Front, I'm guessing, is going to be up there. Let's try. Oh, look at that. That was a good guess. Nav mode, VLOC, GPS. We'll actually use GPS today. Take hand mode, not going to change. What is take hand mode? Tack hand mode. Someone remind me. X or Y? I don't remember. Is that air to air or ground? This is fuel. Okay, yeah, that might be a good idea. Fuel or weight. Can we actually... Oh, we can. We can individually fill tanks up. Okay, so if we come up to here and we go weight and balance, and we're starting off with 29% fuel. Okay, I think I'm on unlimited at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about the consumption there. Or maybe I have to turn that off. But if I bring this, yeah, there we go. Oh, look at the aircraft squatting down. So let's take a 50% fuel. These tanks, okay, look at them all organising themselves. Okay, that just went back down. It said, no, you can't. So we can't fill it up this way, or I've got a leak. 28%, so it's moving everything around. All right, so if we totalizer. So I did actually change all that around because I did the well, look, it looks like it's pumping it from one to another. All right, bombs. Shall we have a look at these? All right, so let's start with the center pylon. Yep, okay, we've got a rail in the middle. Hang on, why is my ladder back there? Okay, good. Probably because I pressed cold and dark again. Okay, that's a different pylon. And a Martel AS37. Holy schmoly, that's a big guy, isn't it? Compared with this plane. A pole red to the left side. Left side of the tab to move it. The left side of the tab to move it. Okay. Put the drop tanks, got more fuel. Yeah, okay. So we could put in a tank instead. There we go, look at that. Now you have plenty more fuel. It's even got little tail wings on it. Nice. I'll probably go clean for a first flight. So if we take that off, it goes off. Yes, good. Okay, pylons on either wing. There we go. What can we run? GBU12s on each. Look at those things. They're a big bomb. Mark 82s. Or tanks. Wow, this is like, put all 3 tanks on, you've got a ferrying service with the amount of stuff on this. Alright, now these got to be the over the wing pylons, are they? No, they're on the end. Do we not have the over the wing pylon? Doesn't look like it. All little ones as well. And what are Magic 2s? Alright, kind of like a sidewinder. No, not sidewinder, like an oh, it's a sidewinder, yeah. So if we were to say put on that, it automatically goes there. Yep. And right, we can't run missiles on the other one, but we can run bombs, so it automatically puts the pylons on that you need. And we would be pretty heavy, but that's armed as much as possible. So let's get a quick screenshot of that. Very good. So we'll take all of that off and we'll run clean today. So, okay, oh, look at that. It leaned left and right. Very nice. We've got a map. We've got AP. We'll play with that once we're in the air. Flight time 31 minutes. How long have we been going for? 17. Oh, plus when I was in before checking this out. Okay. And you said something about move EFB? No. It says that, but I can't actually see it to do anything. Alright. How do we get rid of it? Hide EFB. There we go. Cool. How do we get the EFB back now? Okay. How do we get that EFB back? The button, the area was there, so I don't know. Let's take our tags off. Ribbons off. Did we get rid of all our other stuff? Yes, we did. Stuart might know. He might be able to tell me where my tablet is now. Hey, Grumpy, put the nuke on it. What nuke? There's a little rivet on the left hand side that says EFB toggle. A rivet on the left hand side. Somewhere over here. Or the left hand side of the front panel. I want to know for later. You have to, above the throttle. Oh, above the throttle. Is it one of these screws or what? Throttle, sorry, throttle. Toggle EFB. Oh, no, it's actually a button. Oh, right. That's pretty good. Okay, so I can... How about the one that actually says? I was thinking a rivet. Okay, but you can't press it unless you've got it turned off. No, you've got to really go face towards. Okay, cool. Let's go through the checklist. One step at a time. You're looking right at it. Yeah, there. I'm pointing at the screen. Can't you see? All right, pre-inspection. Covers are removed. Yes. Chocks are removed. Yes. Okay, moving on. Before starting the engine, you want the master battery on. Let's show. I like that. That's good. I like how it lights up blue. Pressurization off. Deflated open. I'm guessing that's off, so because that's on up there. Yep. Okay. Air conditioning is off. Yep, it's in the off position. The voltmeter above 23. Hang on, that didn't show. Oh, down there. Above 23, at about 24. So yep. Alarms test. Where's the test? I didn't see that one highlight. No, that one doesn't highlight. I don't know, but I got an alarm beeping, so I'm going to say yes. Totalizer. We have a totalizer. See, there's my alarm. I'll reset that. Get rid of that. Remaining fuel set. Okay. Fuel gauge. We have fuel gauges. Awesome. Tested. Yep. Fuel quantity. Check. Yep, there it is. Yep. Flaps and gear panel. Flaps and gear panel lights. Flaps and gear panel light. Hang on. Where did that take me? There we go. Test it. They all work. Very good. Differential deflection is to auto. It already was. Yep, okay. Beacon lights both. Both. What do you mean both? There's only one switch. I guess it... Okay. Anti-collision. Anti-collision lights off. Bottom. No. Anti-collision lights both. Off. Okay, so that's both. Okay, good. Yep. Starting the engine. Hydraulic pump to auto. Wait, did we get everything there? Yeah, okay. Hydraulic pump to auto. Spoilers extended. I think they already are. Spoilers at 100%. Let's actually have a look. Yep, they're extended. I wonder why they need to be extended there. Is there exhaust stuff that comes out of there? There is too. Yeah, is that like an APU exhaust? And that goes through that hole as well, but okay. So we'll say tick. Hydraulic pump off now. Sorry guys, I know you're waiting for this flight, but we're definitely doing 100% of this thing. So can we cover that? Hydraulic pump, low pressure valve open. Opened. Left, it is already open. Why? Okay. Is it? Closed. Open. Yeah, okay. Right valve. Open. Feed transfer pumps on. Okay, why did that not just pop up? There's our feed transfer pumps right below. Okay. Tick APU start run. APU on. So this is stuff you'd eventually learn, but yeah. APU starter pushed. It's pushed. Bleed air start. I saw that already there, but yep. I can hear that starting now. Starter, right. Okay, so this has got a, let's try right. Okay, it just goes one time, alright. Throttle, right to idle. Right to idle. Engine RPMs, minimum is 50%. I think I might have started both there by accidentally going left as well, so yeah, minimum 50%. Hydraulic pressure above 180. Because I accidentally flicked it to the left when I tried to use the rollerball mouse thing. Hydraulic pressure. Wait, which one's my hydraulic pressure? That one there. Above 180. Oh, that's in almost 200. So let's say yep. Alternator right on. Let's rearm. Okay. Rectifier left. On. No, that's rearm. That's on. Rectifier right. On. Starter left. Already did because yeah, alright, done. So I accidentally did that. Idle was already yes. Engine RPMs to left are already there. Yes, they are. Hydraulic pressure above 180. I think I already saw that. Both sides were up. Yep. Alternator on. No, I haven't yet. So let's put that on. Let's also cover these so we don't go bumping and turning stuff off. Get that view there. Cover those back up. Alternator on, APU stop. Actually, yep. Stop. Bleed air ventilation. Ventilation. Alright, let me get back to comments. You might want unlimited fuel. I think I've left it on unlimited fuel. We won't worry about that at the moment. I just want to actually show it off as well. Off now to get my COVID needle booster 7. Okay, Michael, good luck. I'll catch you later. Can't see anyone. Says Angel 15 West USA server, just in case you're not. There you go. Stu's already said it. West USA in 2020. All right, taxi. We can get to taxi. We want canopy closed. So where's my canopy button? Up. All right, got to pull this down. All right, so it's a manual. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's so much quieter. Now I can actually crank it up. So my voice is probably quite loud compared with this. Is it? Hang on, why can't I see my microphone? Mic, check. Yeah, there we go, cool. Alright. You guys are going to let me know if that gets too loud. Alright, canopy is closed. We need to lock it. Where's the lock? There we go. Canopy lock. Yeah, we don't want that ripping off. But there is that button to fix the canopy. Pressurization on. Okay. Pressurization on. How do I get it all the way up there? Are we meant to? Oh, there we go. Just hold it, hold it, hold it. Yeah, there we go. Doesn't go any further. Okay. I'll take that as on. Air conditioning on. Oh yes, we like our air conditioning. Yep, cool. Secondary horizontal indicator on. That's an emergency. Alright. F3 and F4 pumps to auto. Right, it's on auto, isn't it? On, off, on, right pump. I think that's in auto mode in the middle. Slats, auto. Manual, auto. Okay, hang on. Press it, and it says slats. Press it again, it's manual mode. Wait, hang on, is that on or off? Twitch Boy, hello, I'm booting up. Be there soon, we're in 2020, remember. We may still do some 2020 jet fighter flights. Hang on, which one's we got the hydraulic auto pump? Yeah, that's it. So I don't know, is my slats on manual now or auto? If I press it, does it choose manual or do I choose auto by pressing it? I don't know. Auto, well that's easy, just go up. VOR and ILS power. Power off. Power on, power off, power on. Yeah, I think that's on. Second function receive. There we go, to receive. IFF. To standby. One click, yep, standby. So Rollerball does those ones. Spoilers retracted. And now I want to see if this works with my controls. Yep, too easy. Packed away, very good. Park and brake off. Yes it is, make sure we're not moving forward, we're not. Okay. Taxi light on. Taxi light is that way, yep, okay, good. Brakes tested. Oh, my controller's gone to sleep. 2020 is so good though now. It's actually running really well. Alright, brake test. Yep. That taxi light button is still highlighted. Where is that? Press that, it gets rid of it. Alright, before takeoff we want flaps to 20%, pitot heat on, IFF norm. Let's do that when we get to the end of the runway. Okay, so we're good. Everybody gone and taken off. They're probably already flying around. Let's actually reset that. Now I'm going to have a look at where's my windsuck. We can take off straight on this one here where Gaz through is and make our way down there. Alright, good. Park is already off. Look at the lights for the taxi. Very nice. I'm going to lock these two. What's vibrating the... oh, mate. Chris, you got pretty low there. Alright, so there's a momentary appearance of the pilot there, I noticed that. It flies heavy, like it looks, which is nice. Yeah, you've got also very tiny wings here in comparison. It's like a dart almost. The one you throw at a board, not the car. Alright, we can use the GPS there, or we could turn that off for a little more realism. We'll have a bit of a play around with other buttons and stuff as we get going. Look at it rocking around here. That front, oh, so as we throttle up, it's leaning and bouncing. Very nice. Now I am running DLC for this particular Air Force base, Lakenheath. I think you can get it on flightsim.to. I think that's where I got it. These trees are unrealistic though. Oh, Visualize has done a little bit of a bounce there. That landed short. Yeah, something's wrong with those trees. Somebody needs to come and get rid of them. It's because I put this file over the top of the UK update, but I don't know if those trees are necessary. Well, no, they're not going to be there if this is some sort of parking or staging area. No, we don't want to tip her over, so it's easy, does it? Alright, we'll take it to the end of the black stuff. Look at all you guys flying around, that's actually pretty cool. Alright. Just park that there. Okay, park brake is still not on, but I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. So before takeoff, let's go flaps 20. So flaps go in 5, 10, 20 and 40 by the looks of it. Okay, very good. I was using my own controls for that. Put the pitot heat on the other side, up over the top. Okay, very good. IFF to normal. Is that normal? Hang on. Yeah, N for normal. It's got to be. Trim set. Oh, they don't show me. Okay, my trim is, yep, set. I'm glad that there's actually a checklist for that because I sometimes forget. You turn the air conditioning off now. Oh, no air conditioning for you. Taxi lights to landing. 2 clicks for that. Very good. Normal takeoff, flight controls, and a throttle and afterburner. Let's go have some fun. Are we ready for it? And then en route, climb, landing gear, up, flaps up, air conditioning. Wait, we get to turn the air conditioning back on. Okay, so not for takeoff. Right. And then landing. Alright, so I don't think I need any more of that. I reckon I can take it from here, thank you. Now I do have my afterburner set on controls. This first takeoff, I think we will sit it right about there. What do you reckon? We won't play any music, we'll just go and listen to this. So I'm going to crank it up, turn off my camera, and let's hear what this is like. That's pretty good. I like it. Alright, I will turn that back down. I was actually really impressed with the visualization of that afterburner. That was nice. Alright, we've got a flight plan that goes this way. Let's actually take it. Very nice. It flies heavy and looks like a, which is nice change. Yeah. Yeah, so when you say it flies heavy, it's not like something that just throw around violently like a F-22 and point and shoot type thing. This has got a bit of a more of a takes a bit to roll it over. So let's go and have some fun. How fast can we get this thing down low? Let's go burn some farming fields. Buildings. It looks quite impressive. Actually, that runs nice and smooth. I have no idea where I'm heading. Let's get this. Sure, I'm clicked on here. I got a map. I'm going this way. All right. Sorry guys, I went the wrong way. Let me just line that back up. I love how we can have that little VFR map. I missed that in 2024. I know they got the tablet and all, but still. Or at least get flow. Alright, so we're just going to do a low down buzz flight here because we can. I am going to, once I get it on the magenta line, I'm going to test a autopilot and level hold and heading hold. So can we see where, do I have a heading indicator? No, I don't see anything moving. Where's my heading indicator there? There is none. Oh, hello, something just went past me. Actually, what's my speed? 0.8. Okay, that works. Power lines. I might just climb a little bit there. Oh, look at visualize buzzing past. Nice. Maybe we'll just keep it above the power lines. 14 likes so far. Awesome. I only see 13, but thank you very much, everybody. All right, so let's get this on the line and let's take a look for a visual from outside if I can get the autopilot just to hold altitude. Let's try this. I'm going to use my own controls that I have. And there we go. AP. Are you on? Let's try the nav then. There we go. Nav GPS line is on. All right. So alt hold. Autopilot is on. It actually appears to be holding the line. It does. Now, can I lower this by, say, 100 feet? And will it go down? No. Okay, so whatever you've locked in. So if we turn on the EFB now. Oh, no, don't roll out there. Okay, cool. So this has got an AP here, which is autopilot on, altitude hold at, hello, say 200 feet. Heading is, oh wait, my heading hold is off because I'm actually on a GPS line at the moment, I believe. So if I say 200 feet, we can turn this off. Oh no, Mr. TPHI is pew-pewing someone already. Who's Mr. TPHI chasing? Seems to be chasing EGUL. Alright, it actually seems pretty good. And if we were to say get back in here and autopilot off, yep, good. Altitude off. Okay, so let's pop ourselves down lower. And AP on and hold altitude. We can actually make that maybe 100 feet. VS speed 100 feet per second on 0. We're actually already at 100. Okay. Alt on. Very good. Let's hide the tablet away. There we go. Alright. This is pretty cool. Now we're only doing a straight line, and the whole purpose for this particular part is to do a straight line and see how we go with burning flat out. Where's my fuel consumption? I think I actually have that off. So let's push it a little faster and play some music at the same time. Right, we do have a sonic boom representation. That's good. I think we're actually sitting right at or just below Mark 1, so we're getting a fair bit of... Wow, look at the nuclear power plant funnels over there. 8 of them. Oh, more there. What the heck? Maybe that's doubled up. Yeah, because some of them got smoke and some don't. So I think some are part of the world update and some are part of my mods. I don't pew pew. Chris is always on my side. Okay. Alright, so I had to change the AP because we were too low there before. But let's take this for a climb. AP off. Altitude off. So we're doing just under Mark 1. Well, we'll actually be a lot less now. So we're doing a full burn climb. And then what we'll do is we'll go and take it for a throw around a bit. Been trying a Kenworth E with different engines, Michael. Very nice. I will get back into Truck Sim after daylight saving changes next week. We'll work out when we're going to do it. Oh wow, it is really difficult to push the nose back over. We're going to get some negative G's here. See if we can black out our pilot. We're at 21,000 feet already. we go. Got a little bit lighter when we, or is it at stall, is it? What's our speed? No, speed's 200 and something knots. AP is definitely off, yeah, aren't you? Yeah, so it's almost like my GPS is still on, which shouldn't be. Thank you, there we go. Alright. No, my autopilot is taking over. Okay, so for some reason it's trying to take over my nav. I've got that turned off. Autopilot on? There, off. Cool. Alright, now can I throw it around? No, I cannot. Why can't I throw it around? I can now. Are we off all the way? Yep. Was this my autopilot was staying on and preventing me from turning, but decent visibility out of here. Got a couple of bars up the front. Do we have a heads-up display? Alright, hang on, this is where we should be heading. Oh, okay, it is actually fairly manoeuvrable once we are going a lot slower. Alright, so let's actually hold that there, and that there, put it on the nav line, have a quick look at what other buttons we have to press, because not everything's in the checklist. So, what else do we have? Altitude calibration. Is that my baro set? Ajax gain. Hydraulic pressure gauge reading servo. What else have we got? Can't actually see what's under these ones. Oh, fuel jettison. Yeah, no. Yaw deflect. Alarm. Radar. Okay, what else we got? Radar sensor on. Actually put the radar sensor on. Why not? Refuel. Do we have a refuel? Alright, so F4 and F5 valve toggle. What's our fuel there? There. Does that actually come out with a valve? Let's have a look. No, I don't see anything popping out. Where's the refuel on this? Wait, is that the over the back? No, that's an air intake. Not sure what that one's doing. Refuel. Stop. On. What else have we got? No HUD. So we've got the glass, but no HUD. What's our current speed? We're under Mark 1. Let's actually burn, because I think I'm on unlimited. Look at the look at the nozzle pressure, the temperature there. But speed's going up. We're about to hit Mark 1. There we go. Oh, I didn't even see the puff there of the visualization. Alright, what else we got? So we definitely have no HUD. You would think that there would be a switch somewhere. HUD reticle brightness. You know, there is a reticle. Alright, we need to make it go 100%. Alright, so there must be a reticle that comes up with, there must be a switch somewhere. HUD height setting. Because you can actually change the HUD here, brightness. HUD mobile reticle brightness. Okay, so there is something there, Stu, mate. But I may have to turn it on first. So I'm making it brighter, but I can't air to ground. Okay, that's cool. But where's your actual switch? Radar, no. Brightness. Have we got a HUD switch down here? What else have we got? We're in safe mode, are we? We're having no missiles anyway. Alright, day and night, light intensity, Unlock gun. We'll probably have to turn the gun on to get the reticle. No. Okay, so I'm just doing a straight run at the moment while we press buttons. Because, you know, see the rotary dial to the left of the top of the joystick. Rotary dial to the top of the left of the, I'm guessing he means the yoke. Rotary dial, top of the left, there we go. Thank you, we're in safety, so we've got weapon safety. There it is, alright. And that's really low because that is set at hang on, what have we got? It's set at good for what's those guys? VR guy players. Okay, height setting. We do have a height setting, so can we can adjust it that way. Adjust it that way. Only that way. Okay. So let's have a look. Oh, I have no pilot visible. Oh, these are my views. Okay. Feed pumps them as my fuses. Okay, very good. We don't have a Rio seat. Okay, there we go. So we do have a HUD there, Stu. It is slightly high though. There's 3 R's in that, Stu. Are you trying to shoot me down? He is too, isn't he? If you want this one, there's 3 R's. Alright. Let's go back to view there. Now the reason why I say it's on height, because in VR users I've noticed that they need it higher for their seating position, so I'm not sure if the eye for the VR appears to be lower. At least that's what I've heard from why I've asked developers, hey, your HUD's up too high. Well, maybe it's the other way around, too low. I'm not sure. Alright, so we are doing Mark 1.4 currently. Cool. How high are we? 18,000 feet. Okay, so I can't just get it to increase by pressing up on my flight level. Alright, let's turn the afterburners off. And flat out without afterburners. Well, look at that heat blur. Now, we do have a heat blur intensity ability in here, so let's try that. I'm still worried that my slats are not on correctly. Okay, so options, visibility, heat blur intensity. So let's go right to the opposite. Yep. Somewhere in the middle. And all the way to the... You know, I don't know about having it all the way. Yeah. Not find it. Yeah. No, it's all right. That's why we asked people who may have already played with this. Okay, so what else have we got to play with? We're actually working our way across the top here. Obviously, we've got our GPS thing there. I'll actually descend very soon because I'm going to get back down into the... Well, actually, we've got a fair way to go. When we get to the coastline, I'm going to go down over the lock, nice and low. Have a bit of fun there too. Put the music back on. Alright, what have we got here? Our Doppler scale is in hundreds or thousands. Okay. Remaining fuel. Wait, I have 0 fuel remaining. Is that because I didn't... I didn't actually put it above 1700. Alright, is that in kilos? Kilos. Wow, why does it say I have 0 fuel? Wait, did I turn it off? No, we're on 28%. Okay, so we don't have to worry about fuel today. We do have a test the alarms. That's what I probably should have done before. And test mute. Okay. Alarm intensity, day or night. Yep. That's just to check them all. Okay, cool. Alarm sound is on. Crossfeed valve is closed. We could actually put that on, especially if we were running tanks, fuel tanks on this. Refuel, here we go. In, probe, out. Let's put the probe out. Where's my probe? There it is. Oh, look at that thing coming out. Right. Oh, look at it. Actually closed up down there. Very good. I'm not going to do any air-to-air refueling today. Hey, Twitch boy. In the Jag as well. Gasmate, Rafale, is that the freeware or payware version? Alright, and we can press refuel and then in. Nice. Alright, now I see it actually has the word refuel. I'm interested if it does what... I don't remember which aircraft that you press refuel and it puts 25% extra fuel in. So let's just test. So here's our fuel quantity. We were at 28% even though we're on unlimited. Refuel light is on. I don't see that moving at all. Let's put it away. Oh, look at that. You can see it actually popping down there. Well done. And having a look at the fuel level, should still be at 28%. Yeah, we're not going to move. Alright. That's good. What else we got? Fire and engine 1 and 2. Not going to do that right now. Heading. Heading control power is on. Heading control is normal. You can go left or right if you want to hold that or change that heading. Yep, good. What's an EGT? Anybody know? Amplifier. EGT. It's a Tomcat. Yeah, well, there's somebody's cockpit flying next to me. Had that before. Who is that? Is that Stu? Hang on, it disappeared. There was a cockpit there for a second. There. Jared in the F4. Yeah, I've had that with the F4 before. I don't know if it's a particular livery or what it is. Alright, making our way around the rest of the cockpit. We've already pressed those buttons. Fuel remaining is obviously a calculator, and it's still calculating even though I'm on unlimited fuel. So if I were to run this up with numbers, a couple of hundred, it'll still calculate as we fly along how much fuel is remaining. That's not saying how much there is, that's just your calculator as it goes, you're consuming this much. Alright, we do have a defrost to the windshield or the cockpit. It's right smack in the middle at the moment. In-flight restart procedures, haven't done that. Throttle to cut, press the in-flight restart button while advancing the main throttle to the idle position. If there's no restart after 30 seconds, return throttle to cut off and wait. Okay, so I actually started this in cut off, did I? I thought I had it up in idle. Oh, we still are running our landing lights. We'll turn that one off. DC Designs update F4 in 2020. I'm sure I did that. It's the CJS one. Okay. I might have to look at that. I'm not 100% sure I need it. Well, I don't need it. I'm not sure 100% I want to pay for a Rafale when the one I've got's not too shabby. Maybe when it goes into 24 and 24s are running better. We got extinguisher crash toggle, alternator crash toggle. Crash? I don't want to crash. Wait, you got to bump all these if you crash, do you? That turns all those things off. Alright, what have we got here? Formation lights. Retract probe light off. Retracted probe light off. What's this probe? Ooh, listen to that. I'm not actually on Afterburner, but what's a probe light? Anybody see a probe light? No, me neither. Don't know, but oh my god. Stu's like, laugh out loud, I can see my home. Yeah, we're heading that way. Awesome. I'll give a little wave for Stu's home. Oh, listen to that. It actually makes a noise. Refuel probe. Oh, yeah. Retracted probe light. Alright, so let's put that on. And where was that refuel? Here. We may need to make it darker. Much darker. It still looks pretty good. I haven't got my bright yellow ones on. We'll have to look at that. No, I don't think that's it. No. Well, you can't close that while that's on. Okay, that's pretty dark now, isn't it? That's nice. Oh, it actually makes a little noise. You hear that? I don't know how I would be able to hear that over Mark 1. Let's go, where's my weather? And let's bring it back a little bit. That'll do. Early morning. Mark 2? You're doing Mark 2 or this does Mark 2? Alright, I think we're actually getting closer to our descent destination. Yeah, alright, so I've got EGYS, but in the flight plan on Flight Planner, for those on Xbox, I actually had to make it EGEO because it couldn't find that airport. But what we'll do is we'll duck down and fly up the water area there. So we're actually going to go up the valley. Maybe it's your undercarriage probe. Yeah, it looks something like that. But it's okay. We're looking at everything before we get down low and go flat out and have a bit of fun. So we're just actually going through everything we can. What else have we got here? I like how they've got everything pressable. The problem is I don't actually know what that does. So I'm not going to press it. Pressurization is on. I don't need the defrost. These are my weapons controls. Yep, okay. And this is how hot we might want it. Alright, oh, hang on, can I go through? Oh, I can. Okay, there's no... It's a single seater, isn't it? We're not in a two-seater. Oh no, we're in a single seater. I don't know why I was going to go back there, but you can muck around with the cameras there. Alright, so we're back over here. Formation lights, alarm altitude. Autopilot altitude alarm off. Okay, so that just lets me know when I'm getting to my altitude. Alright, cool. Your rudder trim breaker. Okay, so it's the breaker. Alright, panel lights. Oh, there we go. Let's turn those on. Hey, that looks alright. Let's go back to the dark again. Where are we? I got an alarm on. Why have I got an alarm on? There we go. Reset alarms. Hydraulic pump. Wait, did I turn the hydraulic pump off? That's actually on though, isn't it? So why do I have an alarm on? Reset alarms. Alright, hang on, we're reaching our destination, are we? Alright, so I'm going to back that off, AP off, we're going to go descend. And you're still trying to run the AP. AP is definitely on, no, altitude still on. Okay, now it's off. Alright, can I have full control? Alright, we'll go back to that daylight as well. I want to see Scotland in the daylight. Don't we, Stu? I mean, it's like after or almost midnight now, isn't it? Alright, so it's automatically trying to pull to the right. I don't know why. Whether it's the nav, trying to pick up the nav line, when GPS shouldn't be controlling it. My AP is off. Yep, it's off. Oh, we got a few stutters here. Just as I got near the airport there somewhere. Yeah, that one there. Not going to land there. I do need to zoom that in though. There we go. Thank you. I'm going to do up and over this island and buzz down over EGYS. So I don't think we can land at EGYS. Have you ever tried it? Has anybody tried that? I mean, I've done these type of flights before, but I think it's like some tiny little strip on the edge of this area here. Right near that boat. Yeah. There it is right there, grass strip. Oops. Let's get this camera there. Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to do that. Let's get, I was just using it as a waypoint. Let's get going. Hello, Big Al. Yes, a heli would do it. Very good. It is quite smooth on operation here, so like that's hands off the stick and then try and straighten it up and hand off the stick again, and it actually holds really well. Like it's slow to move stuff. I'm sure if I slowed right down, so 0.8, oh there you go. Okay, some sort of auto thing's taken over there where I took off the control, and it jerked over to the right there, like that. Hello, why are you doing that? It's almost like a nav line thing, my GPS thing's trying to take over. AP on, AP off. Let's keep an eye on that. But otherwise, pretty good. And yes, you could cook some decent barbecue on those. It might taste a little bit like kerosene though. Here we go, everybody's caught up now. Alright, so let's actually try and throw this around some of the valley a bit. Not the most maneuverable. There's plenty of other little jets that we've been flying that throw around nicely. Watch for these power lines though. Yeah, I can't turn the alarm light off. That may be on because my fuel remaining thing ran out, but I didn't have it on realistic, and I am running on zero. I'm running on unlimited fuel, so I'm not terribly worried about that. Just for this flight, and any other jet fighter flights that we go and have some fun with. There's a MiG-25 on my tail. See how well his radar works with ground clutter. Oh, those air brakes really affect the flying. Hello. It wants to go over. It wants to go over. It wants to go over. Oh man, I had trouble stopping that from turning right there. What was that? I had to power back on, otherwise the thing wanted to turn right, and only right. Am I running only one engine? No. Why is the percent 100? There, look at that. It automatically wants to fly me. Alright, let's make sure that we definitely have AP off. How can I turn that back on? No, you can just hold there, music. Okay, everything's off there. It violently takes me to the right, trying to automatically fly me. And when I put my air brakes on, violently to the right there. Yeah, like that. I did not do that. There's a stall. What's our speed? Almost 300. 280 knots. Why are you wing over? Maybe that's why the alarm's on there, Big Al. So that's me going right over. Oh, hang on. I can't pull up, can't pull up. We go down. Wow, okay. You can't roll it over. You do lose. Let's try that again. Alright, so about under 300 we lose the lift on this thing, I'm guessing. Alright, so that's under 300. Let's afterburner off. And so what are we, about 270, 280? Oh. I'm gonna have to afterburner. I can't pull up. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, so probably the shape of the wing or something, there is not a lot of lift flying upside down that slow. Yeah, well, I guess that makes sense. Is this our Air Force base? Alright, so there it is. It's trying to go to the right for me. I don't want that. Alright, so hands off. It's trying to go to the right. I'm not going to the right. Let's go and do a touch and go at this airport though. So I'm just curious, is there a... Oh, we've got a full freeze. No, just a momentarily. I'm wondering if there's still some sort of automated system on. I don't know. It's trying to actually wing over. We're at stall speed. Let's try some flaps then. Oh, we overshot that by miles. Let's go around this way. Oh, look at the gear on this thing. I remember this. It looks like it's... almost looks like a mosquito with the dangly legs underneath it. Yeah. This is not the time to be doing the maneuvering with my gear down. But anyway, we'll do a touch and go. I realise something isn't right, Brett. I can drop speed and still be decent with manoeuvrability. No pulling in any direction. Okay. So I'm just guessing because I've activated my GPS nav, it's still trying to take over, even though it shouldn't. So I will have to, there, look at that, it's trying to go to the right. I don't want you to do that. Have you got some sort of autopilot still on? I don't want it on. It's almost like I've got assistance on. Definitely need to turn that off. I'll have to check. Maybe when the sim updated it put auto assistance back on. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Like to help me fly. I hate that. I hate all of those things. They should never have been on in the first place. Should be an opt-in, not an opt-out option. Maybe that's happening. I'll have a look when we... I'll try and stop on this runway here. There, look, it's doing it again. No, I want to do it. Don't do that. stop going to the right. Well, that was a bit heavy landing. Spoilers are out, yep. Brakes are on. Anti-stall maybe? Is it built in, or has other people just not got theirs turned on? Yeah, didn't we have... I don't know, is there an anti-stall? Have a look in the tab. Alright. Is there options or something? You have the latest version, AP, map, weapons, fuel. Fuel has gone from the wings though, but it's still inside there. Okay. That's just the, you know what, I'm going to turn that one off completely. We were on nav mode GPS. No, we're back on GPS. Alright, I'm also going to put this off screen so we can work out where we're going. Or is this where we're... No, that's not where we're supposed to finish. Can we have one more? Okay, it actually turned it off. What other options do I have? None. Okay. Does that go to the AzurPoly website? Don't know. Don't know. 551's a bit of a rough landing, isn't it? This wasn't our final destination, was it? Where did I put in the flight plan? Let's have a look. EGQS. No, we got EGQS, but my VFR map has stopped working. EGQS is up there where Intruder's flying away, or Angel. Not sure. Let's go and fly there anyway, manually. %, flaps. Go for the full burn. Put the sound way up. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's that auto to the right. Quick fling to the right when I'm backing off. Put it back into idle. We do have a Navy fleet out here. Maybe we should go and buzz them. Other way around. The Queen Elizabeth class out here. Plane is interested in history. Originally a trainer, then ground attack, then nuke strike, and still in service in India. Wow. Who did India buy theirs from? France or England? Does it say? Both aircraft carriers out here, that's pretty cool. I did not say, yeah, okay. There was a Navy version of this, but that was abandoned pretty quickly, so I don't think I could land on these anyway. Do I have a tail hook? Yeah, I do still have the tail hook. Awesome. I could slow down enough here to land it. The animation of these things coming down again. There we go. Let's go full flaps as well. Oh, we dropped in pretty low there. Not even pretty low, we dropped in very low there. Well, it's better than my first one, but I totally could feel that drop out. Alright, this is the Poseidon and heavy vehicle base. What's Visualizer doing with his afterburner on? Oh no, he's not. Woohoo! Hey, Kansas City, mate. Long time no see. For Red, you're dead. I know. India procured this Jaguar from Britain, though through a $1 billion deal signed in 1978 with SEPECAT, an Anglo-French consortium. The first 40 aircraft were delivered in flyaway condition. Nice. Very nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and park this up, shut it down, run through the final shutdown. Then I'm going to load into 2024, because we're about halfway through the stream, and I'm going to fly from the same area in 2024. At least the same takeoff airport, unless we start here and go back. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's start here and go back. It's an A400 Airbus. Grumpy mate, he's pooping on my stream again. Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you. Mwah, love you.
Yep, you can clean it up though. There's a Eurofighter back there. Clean it up on your way out. I don't know where I'm going to park this thing. Stu's landing on the grass, by the looks of it. Or maybe his airport is on a different angle. And Visualize might have got the only parking space in there without any other things. But these look awesome. There's a wedge-tail over there. Australia has those. Got some new updated ones recently. New updated gear apparently. I'm going to be facing the wrong way here. So, look at those is that harpoon missiles? I'm going to go park with the big boys. That's close enough. Alright, so let's go through the checklist for shutdown. Checklist. Oh, you're not going to show it while that's there. Alright, let's turn that one off. Checklist. Normal before landing. Oops. What did I miss? Taxi light. Okay. After landing, flaps up. IFF to standby. IFF to standby. No, standby. Taxi light off. Yeah, I didn't do that. Alright, pitot heat off. VOR and ILS to off. No, I missed it. It was that one. Put you back up and off. I keep getting the wrong one there. Off. Okay, it's off. Second function to off. IFF off. Spoilers extended. I can do that myself. That button there, but oh, actually you can hear those. No, I put them up, that's why. I already had them extended. Okay, extended. Pressurization off. And drag this one all the way down. But hates it when I say Trump not Fozzie. No, that's Fozzie. What are you talking about? Does sound very much like, yeah, he does. Gaza mate, you're goodbye everyone. See you on the next flight. See you, Gaza mate. You have a good night. Pressurization is off. Air conditioning to off. Oh, I forgot to turn it back on. That's why it got so hot in here. That's probably why the alarm was on. That's what I'm blaming anyway. Secondary horizontal to off. Hydraulic electro pump. Hydraulic electro pump. No, I still can't reset that. Alright, off. Throttle to cut off. Is that not cut off? Don't mean like reverses? No. I can't go in down any further than that. So, how How do you cut them off? I think it's being overridden by my own controls. I can't pull those back any further. No, I cannot. Alright. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? But we can always starve it from fuel. Alright, what do we want? We want feed transfers. That's one here. Off. Yeah, that'll shut the engines down anytime. Low pressure. Ooh, she's quiet now. And lane taxi light was already off. Beacons to off. And my beacon lights are up there. Hello. It's a rollerball one for that one. Okay. Alternator off. No, off. Thank you. Left. I'm guessing right is next. Oops. Ah. Kept moving around. What did I turn off there? Off. Thank you. Thank you. Rectifier off. Already did it. Off. Master battery. I like how that one's got a red thing over it. You don't want to accidentally press that mid-flight, do you? Alright, securing. You put the park brake on. Set. Where's the park brake here? Oh yeah, right there. No, I already had it on. Chocks installed. I like how it's pointing down. See that? Pointing down. Pointing down at what? Actually, I think you've got to go here. Oh wait, there's my tail hook. Well, that's not going to work without the battery, is it? Should have tried an aircraft carrier landing. Alright. Wheel chocks. Wheel chocks are on. Covers installed. Sun cover? Yeah, why not? Covers. Probably wouldn't do that while the thing's hot. Would you? You wouldn't pack it up while it was still that hot? And my guy's there. How do I get my ladder back? I'll have the ladder, thanks. Done. Alright, cool. Right click maybe. Right click, wait, hang on, what was the right click part? Flying it in reverse. Oh, to try and, yeah, no, there was no reverser thing. Hey, my dog, hi Brett. Done early with in real life things coming in. We're going to go into 2024 sim in a moment. So, just have a quick look at this airport again, because sometimes I land here and I forget to have the DLC installed. I might get some sort of background music on too. What do we got? That'll do. Maybe a little less. Alright, so we've got a wedge tail. Australia runs these. I think we might have a Poseidon too, or maybe we run the missiles, but we have these wedge tails. Royal Air Force. Yeah. I think we're actually exporting them to the US now, which is interesting. I don't know how that happened. Well, I saw there's some deal of sending, there's a Eurofighter, sending wedge tails to the US. They wanted a couple of hours, or we're making them, or we're adding, I don't know what the deal is with it. Yeah, load up 24, no, I mean the fly plane. What, hang on, flying in reverse. Oh, yes, sorry, yes. Flying the flight plan in reverse in 2024. Yeah, we decided we'll start here and we'll make our way back over the other way. But I want to test and see what's different in 2024, how well it works. I may just start on... No, wait, I'll start on the ground. I was going to say I might start... look at all the Eurofighters. Awesome. Are they all different numbers? What do we got? We got 324. Yeah, they are. Oh, look at that. This is a decent DLC when they actually go and number them all different numbers, because you don't want to have it the same one generic. How cool is that? This looks like a couple of trainers over here. Is that the Hawk? I think it is. In black. Pretty good. All right, so I will jump out of here and we'll go into 2024. We'll see how long that takes to start up. Probably about as long as it takes to get out of this desktop. But I don't mind that. Except for the little bit of keeps trying to go right. It was almost like it was trying to take over my controls. Maybe that was part of GPS navigation thing trying to take over. I don't know. And event throttles, right clicking them, and it's how you do it in F14. Okay, well, I wonder if that'd be the same in 2024. We'll give that a try. All right, let's just jump onto the desktop. Wait for that one to do it. Still says it's running, but give it a second. There we go. Still trying to get information from the cloud. Didn't know until I sent a video the other day that Oz buried their old F111s. Yes, they did, because they were coated in asbestos. It would cost more to take it off them to recycle the plane. There was also potentially other reasons. They weren't allowed to sell them because there was still stuff that they didn't want other nations finding out and or using or the likes, and they were very good aircraft still. It was probably cheaper than sending them over to the US to store in the boneyard. But we were kept picking stuff off the ones in the boneyard in the US to keep them going. But I'd like to say thank you very much, Mr. Stream Pooper, again, for dropping your load on the stream with your donation. Thank you very much. 99 cents US. That's got to be like, what, 100 Australian dollars or something? I exaggerate, but yeah. But thank you anyway. Jags were stationed here. Ah, right. What was the Jag replaced with? What was the direct replacement for a Jaguar? Tornado? Eurofighter. Wonder which one. Bigly, hey? Alright, we're loading. Welcome viewers, we're going to go into Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 if you've just arrived. My FS UI7 or what it was, UIC7 is loading up, but that's for Pilot's Life. I'm not going to be doing that at the moment. Actually, I went back into Pilot's Life. I hadn't been in for months. And I found myself unemployed again. So I guess if you don't go in for a few months, there you go, your position has been abandoned, so you're let go. Or because it was an update, I found myself unemployed. I don't know. So now I've got to find a new airline and or career in a Pilot's Life. But I haven't lost any of my levels or money or anything, which is good. All right. Let's go have a look. Do we have the Jaguar? No, that's from last night's flight. So let's go and have a look at Jag. Why does... Oh, that must have some sort of livery with Jag written on it. Configure. Let's try a different livery, but we'll stick with British because we are still in the UK. But let's have a look and see what you get. I'll turn this music down. So we have a French. Actually, we've got a whole bunch of French ones here. That looks like some sort of performance thing. Air show type stuff. Brent Waters Cold War Museum. Is that British? That's British, isn't it? Hang on. Is that British as well? No, wait. Blue, white and red. Hang on, what's the... It's just red and... No. Yeah, it's just red and blue. And red, white and blue is French, isn't it? I think so. Jeremy Clarkson laughed at it. Jag. Yes. Get the Jag. So that's Brent Waters Cold Museum, Cold War Museum as well. So I guess both of these are sitting in there. Cool. Let's have a look through all of these and then we'll choose one. French do like their coloured planes, don't they? Province last periodic visit. Okay. 11th Squadron, 15 years. We don't have any Indian Air Force ones. I'm sure there will be liveries painted soon, though. Ardennes, or Ardennes. Ardennes, isn't it? 40 year. Katrina Jane, RAF, 41st. From the Brentwater Cold War Museum. Talking about museum, I'm thinking about going to the Australian War Memorial sometime over the next couple of years. And the reason I'm saying the next couple of years is I saw an article where they're bringing a Avro Lancaster back from the UK that was flown by Australians during World War II and survived. It was like the only crew that spin test flights. The only crew that didn't lose anybody for its however many missions it did, or one of the only. All right, that's French too, isn't it? All right, what else we got? We got wow, there's a paint job for you. Woohoo! Bit of a that looks like a giraffe print. And province. That's another French one. All right, so that's all we got. Let's go back and we'll choose a different RAF. There we go. RAF grey. Why doesn't my Got Friends crosscut show in my 2024? Oh, did you see mine? Did you? Have you put it in via folder or did you buy it in the sim? Where is the crosscut? What would be under Got Friends? There it is there. Project Crosscut. I put mine in because I bought it on their website and then I downloaded the 2024 version and installed it and it works fine. Well, I don't know if it works fine, it shows up. But if you bought it in the 2020 marketplace, it may not show up. Alright, so reverse. Let's get the flight plan. And let's just pop the flight plan in here. We're going to go the reverse of that. So what we'll do is we'll actually be departing EGQS. Lossiemouth. Can I have a load in? Thank you. What have we got here? Ramp, medium. Let's just start somewhere down here. Fuel box. No, let's not start there. Who needs fuel? Set as departure. Okay, and arrival is EGUL. It's a long way, isn't it? And I do want to go through here, so I'm going to pop this one down here. Add, excuse me, add, not after. Holy schmoly. Did I set that as, I can't undo that now. Okay, it disappeared. Thank you, that's what I wanted. Alright. Ooh. We lost a whole bunch of stuff here. Alright, what was the other one? EGPE. Alright, so we'll actually fly up there and then we'll race back down. We'll see how we go here. Flying all the way down to Lakenheath. We may need to do a artificial refuel. Alright, so let's put it at 9:48, that'll do. What time is it here? 10:57. Let's go 10:59. That's close enough. I am on live weather. That's probably going to be a problem. So let's load that into the HTC and send it to the route. And let's go load in. That just changed my time again, didn't it? Okay, no, that looks right. No, I bought it from Got Friends. So make sure you download the 2024 version. There's 2 versions to download of that crosscut. How odd, an airport we landed at in Sim is in the Sim, but not the official flight plan. Oh, yeah, the one that I just put in, EGYS, is not in this flight planner as well. So I had to choose one next to it on the other side of the water. I see Stu. There he is on the map. Where's my mouse? Oh, I can't see it. I see Stu doing a fly down south there. And Jared. So you can actually see their names now sitting on the map. Awesome. From this height. I don't think this is going to load anytime soon, but we'll just let it sit here for a moment. The Jag, the best plane in the world. There we go. Alright, you're going to put me standing outside next to it? Give it a second. We're downloading 40 something megabytes, megabits per second. Yeah. Okay, so I've not got my gear on, but it looks like we keep the pilot in the aircraft anyway. Okay, now I'm doing 78 megabits per second. Kansas City, mate. Hello. So I'm just going to let this sit. Okay, no, it's done. It's finished. Okay, good. Alright, let's have a look around the aircraft. I really should put on proper flight gear. I wonder if I can use mouse and keyboard. There we go. Alright, can we take those out manually? Bandwidth too low. Excuse me? No, we cannot. Okay, so it's not 24 native yet. There you go. Built for 24, not yet 24 native. They must have turned things off for it. Now, I did see on their website there was going to be a small fee to make it 24 native. Even though it was built for 24, they're going to still charge a small fee to make it 24 native. which to me sounds utterly ridiculous. What you've done is you've built something and then you've dulled it down. You've dulled it down to sell to me so that you can charge me more money when you actually implement it back in. Right. I take the covers. Now, checklist. Let's have a look at the checklist. Sounds nice. Yeah. Get out of my plane. So, you back, mate? Okay. Have a sit down and relax. Checklist. No. That one. No. Maybe that one. No. Where's the checklist in this thing? It's down here probably, is it? No. Oh, let's go horizontal. Get that out of the way more. Flight planner? No. I don't remember where the checklist is in here. I thought it was like one of these. Baggage and payload, fuel, nav, clipped charts. No, not clipped charts. Aircraft checklist. Thank you. Okay. What is that noise? It seems to be louder inside. Huh. Alright, so I'm not going to go through this like I did in the previous one. So if you've just joined, I did do the full checklist in 2020, which is what this one's actually built for. But there will be eventually a 2024 full version. But all this is actually set up. They just haven't got all the points on the outside. So, can you see my bombs visualize? Visualize OC in a... Wait, are you guys... You're not showing up in... Oh no, you're in the Mark II. What? I've got that. Why are you not showing up? You've got to love it, don't you? So before starting, it's got all the same stuff. I'm going to go for a quick start on this one for the second flight. Lead, taxi, alright, in flight. Yeah, okay. And post flight. Alright. Level, expert. Standard. Advanced. Expert. Hang on, probably helps. Nothing changed though. No, I don't see any difference there. Alright, performance, weight and balance. Cargo. Yes, we can put weapons on. Alright, and fuel tanks. Mark 13s. And AS, that's the, what's it called? What is it? The holder, the stores holder. So if we put anything there, does that show up? Let's have a look. No, it doesn't. Wonder what weight we have to put here then. Do we just keep going until we get it? How heavy is an AS37? No, it's not 100. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I probably should read a manual on it. So it doesn't actually say, but in quick fill, nothing. Oh wait, you know what we need to do? Oh man, we're going to make the whole aircraft fall apart. Yeah, look at it. Doesn't visually show up. See that? We just went to 100% quick fill. with all the weapon stuff, and it didn't actually show up. But what we will do is we'll put in, okay, that's going to have to load some tanks. Extra tanks? No, yeah, no, 69%. Look at it all equalizing itself. Did it actually load in the aircraft? 1400. Can we take even more? Let's try an 80% load. No tanks are showing up though. Maybe I need to do that manually on the tablet. Let's go and see if the tablet's actually in here. Yeah, it is. Alright. So if you want, say, a drop tank, you've got to press it in here. Yes, 100%. Alright, let's actually run with a drop tank. This is going to be so much heavier. So now I can probably put the fuel in. It looks pretty good. We may do some air-to-air refueling while we're... Ah, there we go. Now I can move it around. Yeah, cool. Alright. Let's get these tags off as well. Thank you. Ah, look, it is right mouse button on this. You're right, it's right mouse button. Thank you. Now we know how to cut off our engines. Looks clean to me. Yeah, so I don't see other people's. Scenery Lossymouth 2020 works in 24. I installed it, so yeah, I hope so. No, I didn't. Oh, I installed the others, but I didn't install this one. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. I may have forgotten to put this one in. Alright, so we could put 1,000 pound bombs on the wings. So that's different to 2024, to 2020. This one has bombs. The other one had the little missiles. So we take the pylons off. Look at the whole plane rock. We also have more bombs. We don't have missiles then. Or maybe it's this model doesn't. Is it different for different models? These are bombs rather than GBUs. Alright, drop tanks instead. Okay, that would be all the tanks. I don't think I'll run those. We're already going to be pretty heavy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go for a started. So it should actually do the startup for me. I just got to reach for the canopy. Alright, we don't have a GPS on. I didn't actually turn on the GPS. So visualization options, let's go the G10. Let's go put it in front. Okay, that's coming on. Helmet style, we'll go for the different one. Pilot into note. Okay, fuel. Yep. Drop tank. We're running fuel in that tank. Whoa, we are now. Okay. Oh, I like that. Alright, and then we can actually put that aside somewhere. Oh, that's much better. Alright, free GTN 750 version. Yeah, I've got free license on 2020 still, so we'll alright, so we're on V-lock, are we? Okay, so let me just GPS it. Yep, okay, good. Alright. Hey Dean, hey Brett, where did you buy a 2020 Marketplace or Sim Market? No, Contrail. So you go to their website, AzurPoly website, and there's two options to buy it. There's the option to buy it in the simmarket.com or Contrail. Contrail, I had to sign up for it. I didn't have a an account, even though I had the app. I've downloaded the Mark 2K, sorry, the Mirage 2000 through their website or their app, but I had a Miltech account. So So all I did was I signed up and I bought it there and downloaded it. Because I was in the 2020 tab, it installed into, well, actually in my chosen folder. And when I went to the 2024 tab, it was available to download into 2024. But because I use add-on linker, I just said, look, I only want to download it once, so I redirected add-on linker to that same download. That way I only have to have all my aircraft one time, unless they are a 2024 special aircraft. Like I've got a few Just Flight ones, like the Vulcan is one of those. And it doesn't put all my nav lights on, does it? What are these points? Wait, are these my lights? No, they're opening up. Oh my god, I didn't realize it does that. Ah, this is for maintenance and stuff. Well, that closes up really well. Oh, very nice. And this one? Ah, it's a canopy. Oh, alright, cool. Alright, let's put that away. So yeah, Contrail is the website. Grumpy says they've given me access to direct downloads rather than an app. Yeah, because you don't like the apps anymore, do you? That might have been a good idea. Like, everybody wants an app. Orbix has got an app. Sim Market's now got an app. Contrail's got an app. Yeah, it does get annoying after a while. Like Just Flight doesn't. I go to Just Flight and I go to my account. I work out who's got what available. I did ask them because I saw them in chat one time on a different channel. And I said, can I have a date on when these things are updated so that I know if I've downloaded it? And they've actually put a date in there now going last downloaded, which is good. Alright, we'll go pitot heat on. So it doesn't put everything on. Secondary horizon on. These are just what I remember from the last thing we started up. We'll take the, oh yeah, we'll take the HUD on. Where are we? Flight. Air to air. Yep, that's good. Alright, HUD is on. Anti-collision lights are already on. Okay, cool. Navigation lights are fixed or flash. How do you move that? I think I might have just turned them off. Go normal. Formation lights on. Oh, I don't see the formation lights there, do you? These ones actually... This model doesn't have... Okay, I reckon this is a slightly different model. It doesn't have the same formation stuff as the green one. I will have to go and check that. Alright. Ben says, thanks, mate. Doing it now. You just answered every question I had. No, that's cool. I had to go discover too where that thing was, and then what I did, so I just put it in my 24 folder as a shortcut. That's what add-on linker does. Alright, what else we got to do? Park brake, lights are on, we're good to go, we're burning fuel. Alarm stuff's on, refuel, lighting, okay. Park brake off. Don't walk in front of me, mate. Oh. You jit. Alright, you reckon we could burn the fuel thing if we went too close? It looks like there's a taxi line there, unless that's just the don't go here taxi line. Try not to put our afterburners on there. Someone's going, hey, somebody's in a cross car. Big owl, mate. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm going to do a stream in those. I thought about doing this one, then I thought, no, we'll do the Jaguar first. Yeah, I like Just Flight as well, yeah. All the apps never fully unload. So there was 8 of them using up resources. Oh, I go kill processes in my task manager, but you got to learn which one it is. I also make sure that none of them are allowed. My spoilers are still on. We don't want to take off with those on. Thank you. I don't want to start them up, so I go and make sure that none of them have start on startup. None of them can check for updates unless I turn them on. You've got to do that though, because you're right, you end up with so many resources trying to access your stuff. Okay, Angel 15's in a Mark II 1000 French Air Force. Feel the Reaper's in I don't know what. He's in a, the 104. Okay, I don't own the 104. Big Al, mate, I'll give you a race. Let me get on this side of Feel the Reaper. Let me get to the line and make sure that my flaps are at 20%. 20%, thank you. Yeah, the 104, I never bought the 104. Another Cold War aircraft, that would be cool. Alright, I'll get to the line. A little bit further. Alright, I'm on the line. So when you're ready, Mr. Big Al, you get going and I will full power it. So come up to the line first, and when you're ready, you get going. You go, basically, as soon as you get going, I will power on. Oh, he's gone for it. Man, that thing gets going. Look at Big Al go. He's going to beat me to the other end of the runway. Well, he was going to. Almost. Oh my god, this feels heavy now. Yeah, that little cart's quick. Holy schmoly. That's awesome. Alright, now this time I do need to keep an eye on fuel, and we will have to do a refuel. Alright. So in 2024, this actually feels pretty good. What are we doing? We're doing 350 knots. I definitely feel the couple of hundred, I don't know, what is it, gallons? Whatever it is, but we're carrying underneath our belly. That feels really heavy. Alright, Big Al, mate, you may not keep up with us. Even if you went straight, you wouldn't keep up with us, but that was actually pretty cool. Alright, just get back over onto the fly plane. I can see it there on my map. Level drop. What's level drop? Tank pressure. Okay, let's do my trim. And I'm going to put autopilot on and altitude hold and heading hold. Or heading's actually set to north, is it? Can't see a heading indicator. Alright, I think I got back around. Okay. There's no little dial that tells me what my heading is set at. And there's 2024's can't handle almost Mark 1 with the scenery. Why? It's almost as if I have to pre-cache my information in. Alright, let's get that air conditioning on now. Since we forgot that last time. Anything else we're forgetting? We still had taxi light on, we didn't even go to landing light. Alright. Hey, that alarm light's off, Big Al. That's got to be good. GPE, it's backwards, so whatever... Do I still have it in here? Let's, okay, so, yeah, EGPE, yeah. But I have a feeling I might have just flown past it. Get this on. No, actually we're coming up to it. Inverness. Okay, cool. AP off. Speed brakes on. Skinny little landing gear down. This is going to be disastrous because I'm coming in with too much fuel. So I'm going to do a touch and go, Big Al. But mate, if you're on the end of the runway, he is on the end of the runway. You want another race, do you? I'm not going to be able to stop in time. But I'm going to do my best and then I'm going to squish him like a little bug. Alright, let me line it up. And I'll do a run with you again. Okay. Can you back up at all to this line? Hey Aaron. Back up to the line. I'll put my front wheels on it. And see who gets to the other end of the runway first. Alright, I'm on the line. If you want to back it up or turn around or whatever you got to do to come back this way. Or I can give you a head start. It's up to you. We're just trying to work it out. Alright. Alright. You line it up. Count it down. Oh, he's going for it. He might beat me this time. I've lost him. Can't see him now. See his name. Yep, I'm gaining. I'm gaining. I'm gaining. Meep meep. Yeah, I think on afterburner, a little bit quicker. That is a bit fun though. Yeah. All right, let's go down that loch. Pew. Is the bot even working? I haven't even checked for an hour or two. Should be. See you, Stu, mate. I think the Pew Pew got in before your goodbye, but have a good night, mate. Thanks for dropping by. And thank you for donating the money that went towards this. That's kind of why I went and got it. So thank you very much, mate. She's pretty heavy on the valley there. Lord of the Highland. Okay. Alright, so that's full throttle, and look at the ahead, it's not even loading up. Look at the Reaper, mate. Did you just hit the ground there? I need to pre-cache all this area. My memory's only running at 60%, my CPU's only running at 40%, GPU's only running at 48%, but my internet's bouncing. Look, it's 16, 10, should be able to load this. And look, there's that mirroring you get when you get down too low over water. That's ridiculous. 2024 still has some work needing to be done, in my opinion. Mud Dog in F5, awesome. That's probably not too dissimilar in performance to this. Let's go and use some fuel here then. Alright, we're going to use up a bunch of this fuel. Maybe we can drop that tank as well. Can we autopilot this? Holding heading. Hold Alt. There we go. A couple more degrees to the left. Yeah, the water's just not keeping up. I find 2020 is probably still your jet fighter flight sim. Alright, we will take that AP stuff off. Still got a bit of noise with it. Wish we were over a boat. Oh, we were over a boat called Joker Bite Rebel. Probably don't call that dude English. I don't get it. Okay, I don't like this though. Look at this. My sim can't load in quick enough for that load. A bit better up here. I hope they allow us to download certain areas and cache them prior, like we used to in the last thing. So see that? It's actually downloaded, no problem now. Not so much there, but where's the Q7 seat version? Okay, now it's working all right. All right, hold there. Not having any loading issues there. Oh, I am up here. So something's going on. I need to work out why. Like, how fast am I going? 0.8. It should be able to load all that in. There we go. It's not the internet speed, because it's only using like 14 to 30 megabit per second out of the potentially 100 or so. I am streaming now. I'm getting that glitching again over water. Interesting. Gonna eat real quick, jump on if you're still flying. Yep, okay. We'll probably do our run back and that's about it, but oh, I can see Big Owl playing on the shoreline there. Maybe we could do cross-cut on Friday Night Chill. So I need to work out what my loading issues is. It's not RAM, because I've got nearly half of my RAM still available. Even though I do want to buy some more. As long as I stop buying these aircraft, I'll be right. I'll be able to do that. I'm going to turn that right down. See, I'm not having any loading issues here. It's when I do like 0.8 or more, or even 0.6 and more down low. Let's go and say good day to Big Owl. This is the airport that Flight Planner, Microsoft Flight Planner, could not find. They often have airports they can't find. I think I should consider giving you a bit of a kickback. Hang on. I'll fly over. Big Owl, mate. I can't do a drag on there because there's no way in a living, you know what, that I could ever land there. But I'll do another thing. I'm sure you help sell more than a few Jags for them today. Look, they're welcome to. I do that for a bunch of developers, but you know what? I don't know about. I've got to make a video for this too yet, but I don't know about advertising revenue. I do have ads on it. I don't know if you guys are getting them or how often, but let's go say good day to Big Owl. He's right about there. Sorry, Big Owl. But But yeah, look, if they want to, they're always welcome to. There's plenty of other developers who do the same sort of thing, and some developers go with some people and some go with others. If it happens, awesome. If not, well, I'll go and enjoy myself anyway, and maybe we'll make some money to help pay for it. Stu is the one who's already gone now, from Scotland, which we just went over his house here somewhere, up ahead, and he gave me a donation that went through probably at least 50% of this anyway. Aaron says I'm not seeing the names. Turn them on. Visualize says, Brett, I've noticed every single time I have that issue with terrain so far, there's always something to do with the download speed. Once I go back up, it rebooted my router, problem solved. Okay, but I'm watching the speed. Like, it's downloading 17 megabits per second, 20 megabits per second now, and I'm sure I can do a speed test and still get maybe 100. I'll do that right now actually. So you might get a little bit of a stutter coming up. Hang on, I've got to make sure we're on our fly plan. No, we're not. We've got to go that way. Alright, I'm going to do a speed test. Maybe I'll go up a little higher. So, just to see what my internet speeds are running at. Yeah, it's struggling. Yeah, okay, see, I just saw 82 megabit per second download, but yeah, I think I'm going to have to move that Starlink up to my shed. Oh, that's my upload now. Okay. Alright, while I'm downloading while flying over that, I got... So I'm just going to keep an eye on my fuel. I saw an 80 something, but that was in the total. I only got 52 megabit per second download there and a 22 up. But that is also while I'm streaming 4K to you guys and downloading whatever.
And this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half of band camp is. Sex ed.
Thank you. Yes, it is. No, you won't beat us down to EGUL. I got to point the right direction, otherwise I'm going to be way off in no time. But I am going to climb. I don't know what the bottleneck is. I do know though my internet speed goes up and down depending on how many satellites are going across, because I'm on Starlink. Let's put you on slightly up. Alright, I can hold that. That's hands off. So we're going to go... Turn that music right down. I'm going to go climb up to about 30,000 feet. Am I on burners? I am. I'm going to use up all that fuel in the sub tank. Those things are huge. That's like 1/3 of the aircraft size. Yeah, 50 megabit per second should be plenty. That's right. That's not a 50 megabit. That's 50 megabits on the speed test while I was also downloading stuff in the sim. So I saw 80 something megabit per second peak, sitting in the 70s and 80s, but my speed test only allowed me the 80 then and 20 up. So yeah, who knows? I don't know. I've got to work out what it is because I love my jet fighter flights. Yeah, that's what she said. Are you on beta 2? No, I'm on sim update 1, so just standard. We're on West USA though, and I can see Mutt Dog, Jared, Angel 15 is way over there. think he's actually heading somewhere different. Alright, what are we at? 30,000. Let's go hold. Alt hold. Why are you suspended on... Because I was using heading hold? Maybe. Hang on, where are you turning? Oh, back to the flight plan. Okay, good. All my controllers vibrating there. Alright, so I'm getting back onto the flight plan. We are pushing Mark 1.1. Are we starting to run out of fuel, are we? Let's have a look at our fuel just to make sure. Tank. Alright, do I need to pump the tanks? Thank you. Put that on auto. My plane is turning. Actually, you know what? Let's keep that there. Just go there. Alright, so are you going to turn back? Alright, I'm going to have to take the autopilot off. It's going to go buzzing past my flight plan. Yeah, don't turn that. Alright, so we're doing 1.3 now. I'm going to turn off the afterburners. Now I can notice, at least in the 2020 version to the 24, that middle drop tank is definitely giving me a lot more drag. I'm going to turn that music off altogether. We need to be pointing towards Mr. Longnuts there. Stop vibrating my controller. You don't need to do that. It makes an absolute racket on the desk. It needs its own little mouse pad. Oh yeah, I took my mouse pad off, that's why. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you're flying as far as internet speed. Well, I don't know about that because my internet speed was a long way further past what I was actually getting there. Hang on, I want this off. No, both, okay. Quantity fuel still shows plenty in there. That hasn't moved. That's my outside tanks. Are we running? There we go. Tanks. No, that's dropping level. Okay. We're actually burning pretty fast. It's on auto. No. How do I pump it from the middle, or do I not? Is it auto? Alright, here comes my flight plan. Is it going to pick it up? No, I can see where my magenta line is. But I can't seem to get the thing to pop back on there. You have quantum torpedoes? Wait, what? She's back there, I knew it. Wait, I don't see Mrs. TPHI. We're going to probably run out of fuel any second now, are we? Where's my autopilot trying to take me? Getting my heading turned there. Let's turn on this little tablet then, shall we? And that one off. And what are you on? You're on, heading is on. What should we be heading? 138. 137. Okay. Yep, 137. Alt? What are we alt? 20. Let's get back to 25. So there's some controls you can do here. Let's do it a 1,000 feet vertical climb. That should take me back to... No, you've actually got to press it now, do you? Oh, 2,000, 3,000. Whoa, that goes quick, doesn't it? We should be able to do a 2,500 climb back to 25,000 feet, easy enough there. Okay, good. Okay, so there's things you've got to work out how to do. I'm invisible livery, so be on the lookout. Yeah, be on the lookout for a short woman in a seated position flying through the air, Wonder Woman style, in her invisible jet. Yeah. Actually, where is Mrs. TPHI? I think she is the invisible woman jet. All you can see is a pilot seat with a little shorty sitting in it. Hard to spot. But you can see the name tag. I think she's flying with us at the moment. Just having an evening coffee. I'm right below you. No, my dog's below me. You're not anywhere. You're invisible. Even your name tag's invisible. See, my dog's right there. Name tag's on, name tag's off. No. She's playing hide and seek and she's doing really good. I'm on top of you right now. What do you mean you're on top of me? No, you're not. Now to your left. Cheeky lady. I think she's just making me look around. No, I'm to your left. No, now I'm to your right. Now, yeah, no, you're not. All right. I want to look at fuel status. There we go. Right, so we used up the whole tank. Okay, cool. So this is how much we got left. Total of 19,600 pounds out of the total of 32.6. Did we take off with 36? Yeah, maybe. I'm going to try and jettison the tank. Wait, is that the... No, that's fuel dump. Jettison. On, off. Wait, fuel jettison. How do we... Oh, man. That's yaw, isn't it? No, that didn't make a drop. I think that actually just turns it on. Where's the button to say... Well, we can't do flares. That's a shame. On looks like it's on. Fuel dump is on. Cool. Now, where do I drop it? Redo our cabin. Altitude cable. Yep. Thank you. See if our little tail goes down. Yeah, there we go. Cool. That's to collect the mail on the way through. Anybody know how to drop that fuel tank? Haven't worked it out yet. Woman in a black airplane, a worthy adversary. What? Look in the co-pilot seat. Not my plane. I don't have a co-pilot. Alright, what we do here is we actually just drop it. Hang on, we'll leave the pylon on. There we go. Wait, who's below? Somewhere south of Carlisle. Maybe it'll land in these mountains here. Cool. Now it's our speed. It's just under Mach 1. Okay, we're at 25,000 feet. 1013 Barrow. 1013. Yep, can't change that. Alright. Cool. We're on the flight plan? Almost. Getting there. You can see it there. Slightly to my left. So let's take a few more degrees. There we go. What does AP say? Very good. 132. What should we be heading? Oh no, hang on. Where's the message? No messages. Okay. Cool. You ejected me. I don't have a rear seat. But thanks for coming along. Unless you were actually sitting in that fuel tank. You're gone now. Yeah, I'll have to work out why, who was it, Visualize, or whoever we're talking about, why my internet's not keeping up on jet fighter flights down low. Did we see Aaron back there? Did you show up, Aaron? No. Are you on beta 2? Because if you're on beta 2, you can only see people that are in beta 2. Lots of easy jets. What's BAW? Is that British Airways? What's the W? Aaron's on the beta 2. Yeah, no, okay. You can't see anybody else unless they're on beta 2. So I won't be jumping onto beta 2 probably at all. I will wait till it actually comes out. There's a lot of stuff on there, but there's nothing that has made me go, yeah, I need to do that. So there's my fuel quantity. So we've run out of whatever the R was. Reserve, is it? Oops, how are we on reserve first? Fuel remaining 865. Wow, it's going down pretty quick. How far have we got to go? Oh yeah. Shall we do an air-to-air refuel? Alright, I'm going to test the air-to-air refueling in here. Anybody remember how we get that thing going again? This one here. I'm going to pop out. There it is. Oh, I could hear that. Alright, and fueling. Engine thrust increase. Oh my god, there's an engine thrust increase? Oh, we've got to play with that. We're not fueling up though, so it's simulated to do its thing, but it can't do its thing. So what we do here is we come over to here, we press that, and we go glug 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 glug, and we go glug 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 glug. You know my sound effects. And we go splash, and we go splash, and we make sure we get at least the same in the other one. Now they're all equalizing. Alright, feed in here. Let's actually give you 100, and then hopefully that'll drain around with the others. It is exactly what it's doing. I like that. Okay, and thank you. We just did a refuel. Alright, we can close that. Pack it away. Well done. Yeah. Next live stream, hang on, Aaron. Some of the VR works better. Okay, yeah. It was on earlier and got back out before the flight. Okay. Are they fixing the problem with the Xbox? Can't seem to see my plane when we have the same aircraft. Yeah, sometimes. Look, if you're having a look, Aaron, at the Beta 2, no problem. Just be aware, yeah, you don't show up, and we can't see you, you can't see us. But yeah, and if you want to jump back out after, absolutely. All right, how are we doing with fuel now? So that still says. Okay, it has gone up though. It automatically did it. So 1242, very good. So I want to test this engine thrust increase. Alright, so we are currently sitting at just under Mark 1. So if we come around here, the aircraft, so you can hear it in front. If we get over Mark 1, you won't be able to. No sonic boom. Alright, let's go ahead and press that button. Do you see any noticeable difference? No. So what is engine thrust increase? Can't close the lid. Okay. Alarm sounds are on. Cross feed valve is closed. Why would you have that closed? Alright, now we're getting onto the flight plan. So we don't seem to see any noticeable difference. As an airliner. Why are you in an airliner now? Are you in the DC Designs F5? Alright, let's go an afterburner. There we go. We'll kick that in. Woohoo, look at that. Now we're doing the Mark 1. Oh, this is my controller vibrating away. Let's actually ramp that volume back up. Yeah. Oh, that never gets too old. I'm in the upgraded DMOS F5. Oh, I didn't upgrade that yet. I might do that after. I was talking to him yesterday about his upgrades and stuff. I said I hadn't got all of them yet. He's like, "Oh, sorry, I can't give you to them. Microsoft has locked me out of gifting at the moment." So you can upload the stuff, but they can't get in there and go gift this to this person. Alright, so let's turn that off and see what happens. Nothing. I don't see anything noticeably different between that. But we are doing 1.4. How high do you think we can get this thing? Let's try. Let's try an autopilot climb. Oh, we are almost out of fuel. Dang, that happened quick. Wow, we are absolutely sucking the fuel out of this thing. That was actually good that I looked for that. Let's get you out of the way. I like this. I like this part. Can't do that in 2020 sim. I couldn't actually grab it. It did move when I got rid of the yoke thing. Yeah, look at the fuel coming down. It's because I'm on burn. Alright, let's autopilot off. Let's go up. Quick look at where we are. Yep, good. Oh. Cool, I heard my jet on your end, Brett. I'm on your right. Oh, that was Mutt Dog that went over the top of me. I think. Yes, my alarm's going. Why? Because I'm burning lots and lots of fuel. Wow, we're at almost 40,000 now. Alright, level out, level out, level out, level out. We're going to top out at 50,000 at this rate. Wow, we just went up. Oh my god. 49,000 feet. Can we hold that? It's going to do its best to hold it. So with AP there, or is it going to climb? So let's go 45. Autopilot on. Heading 135. Heading on 140 should be. Okay. What do you reckon my alarm is? That because we were running out of fuel before? Tell you what, on afterburner at this altitude, it really consumes that fuel. Alright, we're running out on the reserve. Now we've got the other tanks. Okay. Yeah. Wait, why? Oh, I thought we got to the coastline. Well, we're actually almost there. Oh, there's that controller vibrating away. On that note, Demos made made this nicely realistic, so I have to land and make a pit stop. Yeah, I'll jump in and get it after this stream. Get the update. I've got the others. Yeah, I was talking to. We can't actually donate the. We're climbing still. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll take autopilot off and let's see how fast we can get this thing to dive. We are 25 nautical miles away, so put you away, autopilot off, down we go. We're at Mark 1.3. Okay, I won't point it any more than that. So looking at that, we're actually coming up to Mark 1.4 at 40,000 feet. .45, Mark 1.5. My fuel's going down. 1.5 still, 1.5 still. It's still 1.5. Airspeed's going up. Mark 1.6. Yep, we just hit Mark 1.6. Air's getting thicker. We're at 17,000 feet. 1.6 something, 1.65 maybe. No, we're back down to 1.6. We're actually slowing down. Okay. Getting a bit of ice on the windscreen. That's cool. There's Big Al. That must be where we're going. Alright, let's just fly over him at 1.4. I got up to 1,243 knots. Nice. New Missouri comes out where's Big Al? I'm not going to be able to get him. I'm going to go past him, but not on him. Hello, Big Al. Yes, I will. Right over the top of him. Hello, mate. Alright, we'll go over the other airport here. Make a loop back. What is this one? This is like larger aircraft, isn't it? Yeah. This is your AWACS and stuff. It looks like there's a B-52 down there as well. And a bunch of A400s. as well as tankers and stuff. Cool. What else have we got down there? Can't work out what those ones are. Are they helicopters? Or are they, oh hang on, we'll slow down. Osprey. Yeah, they're Osprey. Cool. Alright. Let's get this ready for landing. I'll take gear down. We're at 250 knots. I'll take flaps as well. You need the bot on. I'm going to do that now. It will start shaking soon. Yeah. Oh, I climbed when I put my flaps further down. Crosswind. Maybe should have taken a different runway. Oh, we've got 4 red now again. Now we've got the 2 and 2. No, we've got 4 whites. And now we seem to have lots of lift because they went outside the aircraft. There's Jared. Look, he shows up now. Oh my god, we're going to go around. Going around. Gear back up. Do we have the fuel for it? Probably not. It's going down pretty quick. But we'll do our best. See if we can run out on the way in. I have a team van. What's a team van? Got my 2 wheels down and then crashed the desktop. Oh no. You could have landed it. I could have landed it. The fact is I don't think I could have stopped it. Because I went so far down the runway, I was actually thinking I wouldn't be able to stop there. I think Big Al was chasing me down the runway then. Was he? Alright, fuel is very low now. That's why we're running a... oh, my trim was up. Oh, that's why. I'm trying to get into land and the trim was still pointing up for our climb before. Yeah. Alright. Slow that one down. Okay. Spoilers back in. Thank you. There might be a bit of a crosswind. What do you reckon, guys? I'm trying to go in straight. Sure you could. Try and land on the go-kart at the end of the runway. Okay, I don't know how much more fuel I've got. Maybe one more go around, but I don't think I'm going to. Oh my god, that was actually a bit of a smack. I wanted to turn that at the end there, but didn't, so... There goes the little cart racing past. That's awesome. Alright, let's find an exit and taxi back. I'm going to go back to the same hangar that I started off in. Yeah, that's pretty good. Got to work out why the sim plays up with the download, but other than that, the Jaguar, it actually flies really nice in 2024. Wow, where'd Big Al go? Oh, he's back at that end already. The A-Team. Have you got an A-Team van? Like, what, in real life, or... Oh, the A-Team van comes on Friday from eBay. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Yes, you said you bought an A-Team van. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You know, yesterday, for those who were here yesterday, I was talking about models. Having more models than I have probably years left to build. So stock acquired beyond life expectancy. I bought 3 more yesterday. There he goes again. For $2. I bought another Draken. Draken? Yeah. Is it J35 or whatever it's called, from Saab. I already had the kit. It's on my shelf. We went to a garage sale, or not a garage, yard sale, and it was the end of the day and the kit was there, and I'm like, oh, how much for the kit? And he goes, oh, yeah, you can have it. And I was looking at a couple others, and he goes, oh, what are those ones? And one of them was a sealed Revel kit, or Revel, F16 in 144 scale, and F117 in some micro kit. I ended up buying all of them. I said, look, I'll give you a couple of bucks for them. He goes, yep, okay. So a couple of bucks. So I got 3 more to add to my stock beyond life expectancy. I'm sure I like the Jaguar, I really do. Great detail and fun to fly, plus it looks great. It is, it's awesome. Right, and all the F-15s are taking up these spaces, so look at him. Look at him, he's just driving with me. He's in the road lane too, so good on him. 15 mile an hour there though, see? 15 mile, hang on, you're on the wrong side. See, that one says the mile an hour that way, and that one says the mile an hour the other way. He's like, what? 50 mile an hour? Yeah, okay. Alright, so next week we'll be doing the cross cart. No, Friday we're doing the cross carts. I'll organise somewhere. If anybody got an idea of where we should be driving those things. Whoa! Mr. Longnuts, he's like, nah, it's my hangar. You just watch. NOS button, nice. $27 likes, guys. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. Had a bit of a look at both in 2024 and in 2020. I haven't seen the scenery stuff. I thought it comes with it. Right, I can see Big Al there. He's in the correct side now. I don't know if he has the same DLC that I've got for this airport. So I don't know what he's seeing on his end. He's probably like, I'm off the runway, I'm on the grass. Fortunately, my hanger was all the way at the other end. You might have to nose it in. He's like, no, you can't get away from me. He needs a little sign that says, follow me. That's what he needs, a little sign. Follow me. Oh, come on. Got friends. Yes, please. 35 with postage. Nice. Bumdo says, new to Flight Sim, what is a must-have? Let's stop that music. What's a must-have? Okay, so do you have anything? Are you running on PC or Xbox? Do you have any flight controls? Do you have an Xbox controller? You don't have to have an Xbox to have it. I have an Xbox controller on my PC here. So there's all these different questions. If you are on, say, PC, Xbox controller will help, not just for flying, but if you've got a yoke or HOTAS or a flight stick, so I'm talking hardware size, so it all comes down to it. But if you've got a PC and you're into flying, yes, I have flight controls and all. Okay, cool. I would suggest, if you haven't already got it, getting Microsoft Game Pass and getting just downloading the free standard version that comes with that to start off with. Then when you're happy using it and deciding that you want more, then you look at things like the premium packages and stuff. Alright, we're going to shut these down. That way you actually get to test before you buy. And it doesn't cost you a lot. So if you've already got the sim though, like if you've already bought it, can I have that? And yes, yeah, I know, I shut it down. Oh, I can't see from there. Let's go through the views. Where are they? There we go, thank you. What's a must-have? It all comes down to what you want to be able to do and or use. We didn't even bother with our lights, did we? No, we didn't. Okay. From memory, what else do we need to shut down? You can go off. No. I can't press that one. Okay. Okay, back in there. It's off. Yep. Okay. They're off. Yep, cool. Thank you. Battery. Where's the battery again on this? It was behind some little red thing. Up this one there. Thank you. Okay, cool. Unlock the canopy. Oops. And good. And we need a ladder. I'll get back to your questions in a second. And wheel chocks. I'm not going to put the covers on. Okay, so let's put that away. And how do we exit in 2024 sim in this? Did I hear an alarm? No. Alright, just control C. Okay, pilot's gone. Good. Alright, haven't got the covers on. I'll let the maintenance crew do that. Yeah, so I've been looking at the Eurojet, the Eurofighter. Get the... Don't buy the cheap one. The Bredok 3D. That one, I've got a video on it. It's not that great. Get the... Who makes the other one? Is that CJ? Makes the Eurofighter? CJ Simulations? I can't remember now. But get that one. Yeah, the 22 is good as well. Yeah, if you're into jet fighters, 22, yeah, anything from Hangar Studios. If you're into... why is he floating now? Oh, because this area is custom. Alright. Where did I park? Hangar 18. Sergeant Maynard H. Smith, U.S. Navy Corps, World War II, Medal of Honor, 1943, Western Europe. Wow, awesome. Oi, you're trying to drive over me. Alright, maybe if I get back onto the runway, I'll be the same level. Look, yeah, if you're into jet fighters, F-22 is great. If you're into just GA planes, the Navions, they're actually really well done. And also his Decathlon is pretty good. CJ Simulations did the Eurofighter. I do have it. It is pretty cool. Yeah, have a look. I've got a bunch of videos where I show what's good and what's bad on some of these things. So, you know, it all comes down to what is your preference. Do you need the Jaguar that we just flew? No, you don't have to. Is it good? Yeah. Is it worth the money? For the amount of effort and stuff they put into it, and the fact that I can put it in both sims, for what other people do with the DLC, yes. Is there a bunch of freeware stuff? Absolutely there is. So do you need to go and buy jets? No. But if you want some of the more modern ones, like I've got a freeware Rafale. Oh, I cannot go through your... Oh, I can go underneath. Yeah, now you can't get me. Can't get me. Can't get me. Can't get me. Yeah, so there's plenty out there to get. I've got a whole bunch of stuff for free, freeware stuff that I just show off with links in the description. So, Bumble Dude, mate, yeah, go through the videos and see what you like. DC Designs F16 is a great package, multiple variants. Yes, it is. Very popular too. Anyone else freaked out by Brett's head running all over the place? Is that all you see? My head. Okay. Can't see me now. Somebody's plane, Mr. Longnuts. Did you try and turn the corner too sharply? Because your plane... Or did you try and make it take off? Wait, your plane's moving. Try and sneak underneath them to get away. If I pop up, yeah, there's my head. Yeah. And done again. They can't see me. Alright, it's because I've got DLC airport here and they don't. Alright. Yeah, heaps of stuff. I'm going to finish it up here. Thank you very much. No, I've probably missed a whole bunch of stuff here. I own the game. I fly... Hang on, I won't go back to that comment. I fly in real life and use it for practice. I'm branching out using more for fun. Oh, look, the jet fighters are fun. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. The scenery that I have, anyone download the scenery? Oh, it's on their website. It's on Flight Sim for free. Okay, there we go. Somebody's standing on my head. That works. Got a Logitech yoke system. Okay, cool. If you go to HOTAS, it's good for your jet fighters. Yoke is not so good for the jet fighters. But you can buy a cheap yoke. Anything like that would work well. Yeah, your character is below the ground. I always set my planes free at the end. Oh, okay, that's cool. That works. But if we jump back into our aircraft... Get the drone camera. So this is freeware DLC as well. That's another thing. What's good to have? Getting some free DLC that has like all these things. This is not built into the sim. This is originally for 2020 sim, which is why trees and stuff are popped in here. In 2020 they don't have those trees there. But all this I just added into the sim. But by downloading, I think on flightsim.to. Just look for the airport code, or look for Lakenheath, also the one that's over there that has the refuelers and the AWACS and the likes. But yeah, we're just big kids. Of course we are. Of course we are. What else have we got in the way of music to say goodbye? Let's go some One Shot. That'll do. Thanks for coming and joining, guys. I will be back tomorrow with a completely different game of Aloft, followed by Dinkum on Wednesday, and we'll do the crosscut like Big Al's in on Friday night. So that'll be a different time. Thanks for joining in, guys. A lot of fun. Hope you found that informative as well. Only? That's still pretty good.
If we can harness the massive power of television,
We could brainwash the whole country.
I'll be back.